A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, he knows he has the best wide receiver right now in the country. They are so excited about the talent and experience that they can get you downfield. But they've got a young passer. How will they put into play, into the scheme, ways to get him the ball? Depending on what the defense does, this will be a big storyline we'll follow throughout the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes Drew Mestemaker. Right on target last time out, completing better than 70% and a 300-yard day. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful.
There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He'll get it to about the 25. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. On the ground with the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC would be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They think there's room to run to the right here. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got his man across the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Caught. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cowboys trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He was looking for some running. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they... Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running inside. It's Hawkins. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll keep it on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. ground with the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And you're seeing on this drive, man, a big part of the reason why they've got the lead. Like, they've been so good on these third downs. Another third down conversion where they dial up the right play at the right time to move the sticks.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
To the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. He's at the touchdown, Iowa State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Finding some room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Under fire. Pulls it in with one hand.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Going right back to Coleman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They just keep firing. Complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. He'll set up to throw. Wideout trying to get it in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The Cowboys fall back on top. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Got a man, it's Young. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Handoff to the lone back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Cowboys! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. I imagine he's going to get an earful. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you